rolling. Back to another week. How you guys doing?
Oh, it's great. You know what? This weekend there was so much that happened. I did so many things that I don't even. Where did the weekend go? I'm sure you all feel the same way.
Yeah, and you were at the Steeler game, so you just sat there and melted.
I did, basically.
Oh, honey.
The difference is, I think that you got to do for you this weekend.
Some things, yes.
Kelly and I were at the fields.
That's it. That's where I live.
If I have to look at another hot dog.
Oh my God.
But you love hot dogs, though.
I do, but not in September.
No, not sweating in September. That's all we're doing.
That's
Our
my
concession stand does have Chick-fil-A sandwiches.
Same.
So there is something about a Chick-fil-A sandwich that hits.
Concession stands have really evolved.
They
really have.
Impressive.
All right.
Do you want to come to a game? We'll take you.
I would love
to.
Let's have you
for dinner.
Trade. All right, we do have a great show today, and we are getting off to a soaring start, and that is because that Boaz is at an amazing location that really speaks to all of his passions. He is in Slippery Rock. So what are you up to, Boaz?
Yes, that's right. I am at the Bird Watcher store. And the cool thing about the Bird Watcher store is that they've also got this bird sanctuary in their backyard. It's a couple acres. So I am just watching these finches and these woodpeckers and these, all kinds of cool birds just going out of this morning. Of course, there's the store part too. So in a little bit, we're going to go inside. We're going to show you around the Bird Watcher store because we know there's a lot of bird nerds here. So maybe today we can rename the show Squawk Pittsburgh. How about that?
I love it.
Is he camouflaged within the
I love how he's in the grass.
woods? Yes, is he the grass? He is the grass.
You got to get in there.
I see.
Remember, they're bird watchers.
That's right.
They know.
Well, check back with him.
I know birds take off. And something else that's really taking off. This is happening in China, and if you have a little bit of vacation left over, you may want to get one of these. It is called a face kini, and it is a piece of anti-UV swimwear. It's 100%
Shut up.
SPF. You can swim without getting tanned. This is an $11 billion industry at the moment. It's seen 50% growth over the past year.
No.
It comes in a variety of colors.
Stop.
So you can get whatever color you would like here.
Thank goodness.
And it's really because people have a fear of the sun and getting skin cancer.
This feels like a fetish. I don't know.
100%. And I have a fear of you.
Why? Why
Right
do you
now.
have a fear of me?
Also, like, you're covering more of your hair than you are your face. So, like,
well, you
what
would
if-
tuck this in. You
What
tuck
if,
it in.
what if your lips get burnt? Like, to me.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
you have
Why are you acting like this is something we should be taking totally normally?
Well, I when I go to the. Why are you staring at me like
What
that?
do you mean? Why is she staring at you like that?
When I go to the beach, like, I'm not a big sun.
I'm sorry. This is off-putting.
I'm not a big sun person, so this would come in handy.
Totally. First of all, it's amazing how you truly can make anything look pretty. Because right now,
Do I look pretty?
Your eyes are popping. Quite literally. It's the nose, I think, that's throwing me off. Those little holes. Just.
Mikey. Oh my God.
Could you imagine showing up in public? Like, why can't we just wear sun hats?
It's not enough.
No, it is obviously.
Yeah, it's not enough.
Oh my gosh. Why are we so afraid of the sun? I don't understand
know.
it.
Well, see, when I go to the beach, I'm more of an evening person. When the sun comes down, you can find me on the beach all day, but
Your one eye is like.
I know. Are you ever going to come back from this? This is giving serial killer. If I ever saw someone on the beach, I would run. I would tell my children to run.
do you like when you go to the beach, do you sit out in the sun purpose?
I mean, I put on enough SPF that I feel like I'm good, but obviously I'm not.
I mean, I don't want to burn, but I do think that we can re-energize from the sun in a proper amount of time. Like, you're not going to want to sit when the UV index is at a 12, like it was at Myrtle Beach for us that one time. But I can't.
Well, you know what?
Right now.
Speaking of that, in China, the average temperature is 90. I guess hard to see.
I bet.
It's 95 degrees, so this makes sense.
No,
like,
right
average.
now?
Yeah, in the summertime.
In the
There,
summertime.
yeah.
So here's my thing. You're at the Steeler game yesterday, and you are sitting in direct sunlight.
gosh.
You putting that bad boy on?
This would have been perfect. I sweated so, like, if I had a gold one, it would have been perfect.
Oh my God, I could bedazzle that for you. We need to
sweated
get
so
a gold one next Steeler game you go to. You're going to be able to see you from a mile away from space.
Love it.
The fact that it was so easy to order makes. I mean, honestly,
It's
there
all
are
the rage.
people
It's
who
all
are-
the rage, Heather.
I don't know.
You don't have to get on board.
I just.
Consider me off board. No, consider me under an
I
umbrella.
feel like you're going to look like you're robbing a convenience store. I don't know what is.
It's all perception.
I'm calling the police. I am calling the law if you ever show up like that. But all right, so we're gonna go to something that I think protects your skin,
Poor Mikey.
nourishes your skin, and maybe would hopefully prevent you from ever having to do this in public. And you can take that off because your eye looks like it's in pain.
A little worried about that.
But Martha Stewart, let's just say, she's not putting on a face bikini anytime soon for one of her thirst traps. If you follow Martha Stewart, especially on social media, you know that right now she is aging like a fine wine. And she just announced that she has created her new skincare line. It's called M Bio Essence, as you've seen. She's been testing these products on the low for 5 years now. She said this has been a total work in progress. It's co-founded with Dr. Duvall, and the aim really is to treat internal drivers of aging. And she looks incredible.
She does.
So anything that she's doing right now, I am going to also jump on board. I will say the price point is something
Very
that
high.
doesn't shock me. The serum, the elemental serum, is $135. Is that something that is in my price range? No. In Martha's, yes. But also, sites like Goop and Gwyneth Paltrow's, obviously, her skincare lines, they have gone very, very far. So obviously, there is an audience for this. I will say there was a supplement that, I'm interested in it. It's a capsule supplement. $50 for that bad boy.
Love that.
It's a capsule that addresses hormonal imbalance, inflammation, and oxidative stress. So it will allow you to get that oxygen in your system. The fact that she has been testing these for 5 years now, that makes me even more susceptible to go buy something because I feel like this isn't just a celebrity putting their name on it.
Have you seen pictures of her on Instagram recently? The things that she's posting?
Thirsty.
Thirst traps, but she looks like she's in her 50s.
She does.
Yes.
And there's something about taking a capsule to make your skin better that I feel like makes sense because your skin is
treating inside.
how
Yes.
your body feels from the inside. I would totally buy Martha Stewart's skincare brand.
I don't know. This is one of those things that I love it and I hate it all at the same time because you know that you are just being preyed upon.
Totally,
Your
yeah.
idea of beauty and aging gracefully, but we don't say the same thing. Like, do you think a man is looking at this and being like, you know what, $135 to make sure I don't have wrinkles?
No.
Sign me up.
No, they don't care. They're just putting Vaseline on their face. or
When can we get
That's
to
it.
a point where we could just age and don't have to worry about the graceful part of it?
Yeah.
You know?
The part that I do like about it, I like from the inside out approach, but also that she's considering hormones as well. And I know we talk a lot about this and how hormones can affect your skin in a positive or negative way. So I think that the fact that she's taking that into account is
It's
great.
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm the only sucker buying this, is what you're saying?
I buy all the
would.
serums.
Yeah, I
I do
would.
all that stuff too.
The
I
motions
really
and
am.
potions.
Yeah.
We can't fix a broken system. Like, we're just not going to.
No.
So we have to buy into it.
Yeah.
And that's what we do.
Love you, Martha.
I'm going to get a little newsy. Do you guys care?
Oh, do it in your glasses.
I have my glasses on. I want to do because I thought this was really cool, and I had never heard of anything like this. We know that there is a big issue with housing right now. We're not even going to talk about rent right now. I want to talk about the actual houses. People are looking for affordable homes. We cannot find them. People who don't have equity in a house already and want to buy their first home.
No.
For so many people, it is unattainable.
Everything's $1
right
million.
now. So apparently, the future in housing is 3D printing. And when you think of 3D printed anything, you probably think of like the little plastic and they print it out and
That's
it's
the
like,
first thing
how
I
does that
thought.
happen?
Yeah.
This is a house, and it uses the same technology, only on a much grander scale, bigger scale. And instead of it coming out as plastic, it's coming out as cement. So you're seeing the inside. This is from a CBS News piece that was done. If you can look, this is the actual 3D printing of the home. This is a specific company called Icon. There are other companies out there, but this one was not only featured by CBS News, but also by the New York Times. They spoke with the owner of this company, or the guy who at least came up with the idea for it. I think he's since partnered up with some people to make this happen. But he said that this came from having to himself evacuate during hurricanes and natural disasters. So he wanted to create something that could potentially better withstand fires and natural disasters. The company is located in Austin, but to date now, they have built 200 homes in 5 states and 2 countries. In Austin, the median house price is somewhere between $325,000 and $565,000 or $560,000. And so these are actually coming in slightly lower than that. So to me, they're winning on prices and they're able to build them. And again, with all of this new tech, what we're finding is the people who would come in and build the frame for that house are now no longer needed.
That was my first thought.
That's the thing.
And I think that we're finding with every new phase of technology that there are jobs that are becoming replaceable. So we don't want to see that entirely replaced. I think that they are bringing companies in to build the roof, install the windows, and do some of that other stuff, put in flooring, finish the house. But this is to basically build the foundation of that home.
The first thing I thought about is that would be really great for affordable housing, or especially after a natural disaster when they need to rebuild quickly and efficiently and cost effectively. I think that would be really awesome. But if I would get a house like that.
Same.
If you could build my house within a couple of, it would be really quick. Because sometimes you wait a very long time.
How long is it taking?
Yes.
Do we know?
I don't know how long each one is taking them to build, but the newer model is more efficient.
Okay.
They have upgraded some of the models for Icon since they started their company, and I think that they are able to go a little bit faster, according to the New York Times article. And I don't know what that time frame is.
Sure.
Because, you know, when you have multiple teams of people coming in to build homes in a plan or a development, they can work pretty fast.
Right.
But again, you're outsourcing all of that cost.
Yeah.
This is done with that machine.
See, these look a little bunker-esque. I will say the whole
Surrounded,
neighborhood of them, and how they're all the same. Everything feels a little dystopia, a little paradise if you watch that show. And I love the personality that goes into different homes. However, if this could be a different alternative for people who are in natural disaster areas, like hurricane prone, like you hate to go see these beautiful homes whenever they're on the beach and you're like, that's getting wiped out instantly. If that can be better, if they can withstand something like that.
Right, then better. Our producer looked it up quickly just so we could get the exact details. It takes 8 days to a few weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sign me up. Yeah.
And again, coming in less than what the median price is in Austin, specifically the New York Times focused on. So there are some benefits to it.
I'd say.
Yeah.
And I'm
so we'll
sure
see.
there could be a level of creativity that you could have with it, you know, beforehand.
Yeah, make it look less like a bunker, and then I'm in.
Yeah.
There we go.
Cool.
Still to come on Talk Pittsburgh, meet the makers, grab something gorgeous and experience the art of the book like never before. Your weekend plans just got way more creative with an event ready for its latest chapter.
And kick those bags under your eyes to the curb. I'm sharing a cheap fix that makes puffiness go poof, and another that may require you to wear shades for that glowing skin. New Beauty Buzz is up next.
All right, we all know the beauty world is full of trends, some wild, some wonderful, but every now and then something comes along that really gets people talking.
Yeah, and today's Beauty Buzz is about two of those things, and you have something from both sides of the price spectrum, right, Kel?
You got it. We're going a little bit bougie and then a little bit more budget friendly, but we're going to start off with the banger here, and that is a red light therapy mask. You have probably seen a ton of celebrities all over Instagram and social media rocking these. I at first was like, what a Looney Tune. We get it, you're rich. Looks like you can actually get these for pretty good price points. There's some on Amazon starting at about $70. They do go up to about $500. So it all depends really where you want to go with it. But these are amazing. I just have to say, there is not just some let me grab it and take a picture-esque, vibe around them. They are worn like a face shield. And Mikey, I figured because the face kini looked so cute on you, if you wouldn't mind just strapping that bad boy on.
Okay.
So it's worn like a face shield. The LED lights target skin at different wavelengths. So there are different lights on the nose, on the chin, on the cheeks. The benefits from this are huge. It can boost collagen, reduce fine lines, and help with inflammation and acne. So if your skin is more acne prone, you will look like a Terminator. I will say that, or a Transformer. But it is totally non-invasive, very at-home friendly. So what I imagine is you can strap this bad boy on and just watch Netflix.
Yeah.
Consistency is key here. You're not going to wear it one time and see any kind of result. you're going to do it about 10 to 20 minutes at a time, 3 to 5 times a week.
It's so visual that I do think that if the kids were to approach you and say, Mom, I need a snack, they would be like, never mind,
Never mind.
Dad.
That's
It
what I'm
works
saying.
because I have one of these, and I would say, like, let your spouse know that you're wearing one, but don't do it.
Or
Just
don't.
surprise them,
Yeah.
and it's great.
Wards off potential
reaction, yeah.
predators.
You got it,
Got it.
everything. And
Fantastic.
again, they can go all over the spectrum. I suggest starting off low if you want to get into this, wade in the water, but the holidays are coming up. So if you like it by then,
list.
ask for the bougie one. Up next, I will say, I wanted to bring this in the box. I wanted to bring a brand new tube in, but this has become such a favorite of mine in my own routine that I was like, maybe it'll be more of a testament if I bring a half-empty bottle. So this is the Good Molecules Yerba Mate Wake Up Gel. This tiny, tiny little tube I have had now and have been actively using for about 2 months. It looks like there's nothing in it. Look at the consistency here. It's really, really cooling. It has over 24,000 five-star reviews on Amazon.
Wow.
This tiny little product has such a cult following, as it should. The price point, $5.97.
Wow.
It is less than $6 on Amazon and at Ulta. If you, like me, have bought something in the line, when you go to the line that has the tiny little products, it's in there. That's where you can find it.
I like that it doesn't have a smell. 'Cause
None.
I hate when you buy products and they're overly scented. You're like, I don't want to put all of that on my face.
It is cruelty-free, paraben-free, fragrance-free, good for all skin types. It is strong enough to get results, but really gentle enough to put on any different kind of skin type.
So since you're, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, I feel like there's two camps out there. One camp says that you don't need an under-eye product, and the other camp, and just use your moisturizer. And the other camp is like, you must try it. So I've never really tried one before.
What I like about this one is it's really thin, it dries quickly, so it can go under makeup. I know a lot of different eye treatments are supposed to go on at night, but this is one where I often forget a night eye mask. It's just every single time I want to put one on, I forget.
I was going to ask you if you should put it on under your makeup and how long it takes to dry.
Under makeup, I give it, I'm telling you 10 seconds. It's so light, it's really cooling, and I have seen serious results. I notice when I do not wear it.
Wow.
I didn't this weekend, and I obviously looked like I was as tired as I really am. There's not one of us who doesn't want to look like they got a couple more hours of sleep than we actually did. And this is $6 and is going to help.
You're right. It's very cooling.
It is.
I can
feels
feel
really
it even
good.
on my hand. That's
Yeah.
where I put it. And
nice
it does feel
and soft. There you go.
Good stuff, Cal.
Bougie
I love
budget.
this. And this, I already told my husband, I'm like, this is on the
It's on my list,
I want
yeah.
it. All right,
Perfect.
now that we've got the depuffing and glowing handled, the real question is if the weather will cooperate with flawless skin. Mary, we were talking about being at the fields this weekend and
my
all of the sweat that was happening.
I have
None
a
of us
farmer's
were ready
tan
for
from it. I literally have a farmer's tan. Yeah, the sun is glowing. That's going to be the trend for the next couple of days. We're seeing those temperatures in the mid-80s, and I'll let you know if it's going to be nice weather for any fall festivities coming up in your forecast by the hours in just a little bit.
It may feel like summer out there, but the calendar tells us that the first day of fall is exactly 1 week away, and seasonal schedules are already in full swing. And you need to know what to expect for those early mornings and afternoon activities.
A lot going on this time of year. So we have Mary here to break down your forecast by the hours. I love that we're doing this for the week ahead because it is every single day. There are
There's
15 things happening in the evenings.
million.
So we're going to start with Phyllis. The Pirates game tonight. She's going 6:40 against the Cubs.
Yeah, it's still baseball weather, right? This is, summer baseball. It feels like summer. So we do have increasing clouds tonight. So you still may need the sunscreen, but I think you'll be just fine around 6 o'clock. The sun's going down, and then temperatures are going to be in the mid to upper 70s for the end of the game. So really kind of pleasant. Well, once the sun goes down, honestly, it does feel very comfortable because we also have the low humidity. That really matters.
That's right. Yeah. All right. And Laura, she has a lot of fall festivities planned. Tuesday, she's going to my favorite place, Sorgel's in Wexford. And then apple and pumpkin picking from 12 to 5.
Yeah, they have all their apple picking going on. I did this a couple years ago. Maybe it was last year. I lose track of time. It is so much fun. But I will say it's going to be hot. So if you don't really want to pick apples in like summer weather, maybe wait till it gets a little bit cooler. But mid to upper 70s, not too bad for tomorrow. So that'll be during the afternoon. You're still going to have that daytime heating, that peak heating between about 3, 4 o'clock. But in Wexford, it'll be a little bit on the comfortable side.
Okay.
Upper set. Heather's like, I'll pick anything.
Yeah, she would.
I do love it.
It is
really,
nice.
it's nice that we get to enjoy this time of
I
year
know.
with the sunshine, and we're not dealing with downpours. And I know that
I
that
know.
can
True.
hurt the farms too. So
Yeah.
let's talk about Scott. Sticking with Tuesday, he's going to karaoke in West Midland at Spencer's.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Fun karaoke night. We love some karaoke.
What's your go-to song, by the way?
Carrie
have
Underwood
one?
Before He Cheats. That's my go-to for karaoke. I have a list. We should go karaoke.
We should.
And if you're, and obviously it's going to be great tonight, especially if you can go outside too and maybe have a drink on the patio.
Yeah.
It's going to be nice and comfortable again. Temperatures for tomorrow night, mid to upper 70s. Heather, what's your karaoke song?
You know what it is.
We all
Did I
know.
say
Oh yeah,
We all know.
we
Oh,
know.
Mamma Mia, let me go.
Yes.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
We know.
by
I
Queen.
was, yes.
Every time.
You kill it.
2 hours
time.
of the song.
7 minutes, actually.
We have gorgeous weather, so let's just talk about our
Yes.
karaoke songs. What's
We
yours?
should. Oh, you know what? I won $50 one time. Actually, yeah, I won the whole thing. Baby, when we're crying. That's not the actual word, though. But
Oh, you.
I get so excited.
I was like, does she know it's a different word?
Next, yeah.
Na, 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 na. Yes, too close. Yes.
Okay.
That's a great one. That's a great one. This is gonna be
Yes.
one.
All right. And so, speaking of fall festivities, Triple B Farms, they have
Yeah.
pick your own flowers. So I know a lot of people love to do that.
I know.
Yeah.
There's I'm so happy that, everything's open now for fall.
Yeah.
I love going to just pick out pumpkins,
Yeah.
pick out mums at the farm and hay rides, all of that fun stuff.
Great.
And apple picking, and you have apple picking, pumpkin picking, and flower picking.
Well-
I've never done this before, but this is in kind of right near Kelly, right?
Yeah.
So she probably goes here all the time. Temperatures in the upper 60s. It's early in the morning though. So this is Wednesday morning. It starts at 10 a.m. So upper 60s, that is perfect because you can then wear the flannel and then you can tie it around your waist right
all
around
about the
noon.
look, too.
And then mid 70s, and then you can still get the picture and it's
Yeah.
comfortable
It's
and you're
perfect.
not sweating. So I love it. How fun.
This is all great for outdoor activities, but I know we also desperately need rain. Is there a
do.
chance at all? And how far behind are we now?
For the month, about an inch below normal. For the year, 3.5 inches below normal. And then we have severe drought conditions. And then those conditions probably worsening when the map's issued on Thursday. So we need the rain. It's going to take a lot of catching up to do, a lot of downpour. So we'll probably end the year below average. But we still haven't had snow yet. So that will also
Okay.
take account into precipitation. So we probably will catch up, at some point. But
not yet.
We are number 9 for dry days in a row.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot. It is a lot.
Thank you, Mary.
Thanks, Mayor. All right, still to come on Talk Pittsburgh. Your coffee just went automated. The future is robotic and it's fueled and caffeinated. Are you in for a cup or skipping the latte? That conversation is next.
Welcome back. As you sip your afternoon cup of coffee right now, you likely used an electric coffee pot.
Yeah, in a way, it's robotic. It's a machine, but the future may contain even more automation.
I have a theme today.
You sure
Yes,
do.
you do.
I do. I think that all this stuff is so interesting. So when I saw this story from Octane Coffee pop up in a news feed, I thought we have to talk about this. So this company has now started to expand. They have a couple different locations, mostly in Wisconsin right now. I think that's their only locations. But they can make complex drinks. The way that this works is you have the app on your phone ahead of time. You order your drink, you scan a QR code when you get there, and then your drink is delivered to you. So that's all it is. There are no baristas. There's no one there to talk with. I don't even think you can go inside. The guy who started this company, it started in the pandemic. He realized that he wanted to do something with this, and then it just started growing from there. Now, I will say that, again, as we were talking about with the housing, the 3D printed housing, and that turning robotic, he does use local ingredients outside of the coffee beans. He does use some local ingredients, so he tries to at least support the local economy in that way. But he also is now part of the local economy, as he is now, I think it was his second location just opened, and he's about to open a third.
I love it. I love everything about it, top to bottom.
Yeah.
Mostly because I think that baristas, they are artistes. I think we're annoying. I think the general public is annoying, especially with our coffee orders. I know I am. I know that. And I would much rather make those annoying requests on an app.
Yeah, I love the speed of this because typically when you're going in to get a cup of coffee, I know we are like this in the morning, like we have to go. Like we have to, but also on the flip side of that, I do love talking with my barista. Like I love the conversation. I love the gossip in the morning. You know, it's kind of fun.
You're like, spill the tea.
Yeah, give me the tea.
Gladys.
And they know. Yes,
I do.
Gladys.
It does feel like every industry is fighting for their lives right now, though.
Absolutely.
Because you do wonder what jobs will be left after automation, robots, and everything is complete. And I do think there's going to be a space, but you almost wonder what you're doing, how does that translate into the future? What can you be doing now that works for 10 or 15 years from now, or even 5? Let's be honest how fast things are moving.
Absolutely. I will say, I think that there's a market for these, but I also think that people, I know this is, there's someone saying, Cal, have you lived in this world? There are people who are really, they're fiending for human connection.
Right.
So you're right, there are people who are just they're in a rush. They don't want to chat with Gladys.
Right.
Then there's going to be times, there's going to be you and I who want to know,
wanna
how's your
talk,
daughter?
yeah.
Tell us about
But
it.
have you ever gone into a coffee shop and you get the most perfect coffee to cream ratio and you want that every single time, but you know that it's not going to happen every single time. So if you have a computer that is going to give you
Program
the
it
exact formula, like, I like it.
Back to the loneliness thing, though. We know there's a loneliness epidemic with men. We've reported on that before. But we also know that it can be extremely isolating as you get older. And so I do wonder, when we take away these spots where people can congregate over a cup of coffee, I mean, have you ever seen a Dunkin' Donuts on a Saturday morning
Oh, I
at
love
7
it.
a.m.? I mean,
Wow.
Happening.
Yes.
it is, I'm just saying,
like
there
a
are,
club.
yes, there are some communities where that's their only place to congregate is a local coffee shop. So I don't know. I'm really mixed on what the future looks like for everything.
I know. I hope that we don't go into full automation because, again, we like to gab.
Right.
We're big gabbers.
Who do we
want
talk
gab.
to?
I
The
know.
robots? Are they going to talk back?
No.
Probably not.
I'll find someone.
All right.
Don't you worry.
All right, well, robots may be in control of your morning coffee, but we're keeping things human when it comes to dinner. A little later, find out how you can make a pasta dish that's low on effort, but big on flavor.
But first, think of this event as a gallery you can flip through. Stick around to learn more about the annual event that'll make your book collection a little cooler. That's next.
It's no secret that stories and images have the power to move us. But did you know that exposure to both literature and the visual arts is not just enriching, it's essential. Studies have shown that regular exposure to both can enhance empathy, reduce stress, and even support cognitive health across all ages. So what happens when you bring books and art together in one creative space? Well, that's exactly what an event is this weekend, and this is what this is all about.
That's right, Mikey. The art book fair happening at the Carnegie Museum of Art will be an intersection of storytelling, design, and visual culture.
I love this. And co-directors Emma and Mary are here to share why this event matters to both artists and readers alike. And I know that a lot of people have been to both book and art fairs. What is it when we combine it?
Yeah, so when we combine it, we're bringing together artists, artist publishers, small presses, so artists who work in multiple
That's tough. That's a lot of syllables.
artists who their practice is making books. So the books aren't necessarily about art, but their work is making the books.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Really beautiful.
This is awesome. And what is an artist book? Which one of these could be a good example?
All of them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I was being very nebby before. I was looking at this one.
Yeah.
I could rip every single page out of this book. I won't, I promise, and frame it in my home. This is such a different way to kind of take in art. Would you say, and I have to admit, I'm not a big reader, so I would come for this aspect of it. Who is your perfect fair goer?
Oh gosh, anyone, I mean, interested in art, interested in print, interested in zines and like artist-made culture, handmade books.
And is this one yours?
That one is mine, yeah.
And so you created every single page. This is something that you will display and sell?
Yes, yeah, this is actually from a collaborative project I did with ShiftWorks and Grow Pittsburgh, making a zine about soil health and community health. And so these were distributed at the Garden Resource Center, but you can also get copies now at the Art Book Fair. And these were printed with a risograph, which is kind of a screen printing, photocopying hybrid stencil duplicator machine. A lot of the publications you'll see at the Art Book Fair were made using this process.
Oh, it's beautiful. It is a piece of art. Like I'm imagining that right in the middle of my coffee table. It's beautiful. It is. And this is the third year of the Pittsburgh Art Book Fair. How has it grown?
So in the past, we've had around 60 exhibitors, and there's still people coming from everywhere. There's a lot of artists from Pittsburgh. There's a lot of artists from across the country. This year, we'll have over 90, so we're expanding into the mezzanine of the Hall of Sculpture at the Carnegie Museum of Art. Over 90 exhibitors, some coming from the Netherlands, Brazil, South Korea, China, and then a ton from across the country, too.
That's wonderful. And we're just seeing a little bit of video from one of the previous ones. So we're going to bring in a lot of different stuff. And these all cover a range of different topics and interests.
Yeah, absolutely. So here's one. That one is actually, that's an exhibitor who's coming back this year again. That's Issue Press.
Oh, beautiful.
And you'll see a bunch of photos of pieces of trash that are sort of look like they're a part of the built environment. And that's printed with a risograph as well. It's a really beautiful printing technology that's really about taking a lot of time and care, really different from all the robots that you guys were talking about earlier.
Oh my God,
on the show.
right?
It's really time-consuming, really made with love.
Oh, it is so beautiful.
Really great. And then how about cost? If somebody's coming down to this, it's free to get in, is that right?
Yeah, free museum admission is not required. Most of the books cost between $10 and $30, some on the higher end, but really something for everyone.
That's really great.
And as a creative in this city, how cool is it to watch our city become the place where there are, talented people from Brazil coming in? How does that feel?
It feels amazing. These art book fairs, they're an international phenomenon. There was just a really big one in New York over the weekend at PS1. They've been going on for over a decade, and so Pittsburgh is in conversation with the international arts community in this way, and it's really exciting for us, to have international visitors come and people from all over the country, but also for us to highlight what's happening here locally.
Totally.
And a wonderful location to have it. Also,
Absolutely.
the swag, sign me up.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Mary
very
made
much.
those.
Really great. I love
Love
this.
it.
The Pittsburgh Art Book Fair is happening this Saturday and Sunday at the Carnegie Museum of Art. We're going to have more information on our website, kdka.com/talkpittsburgh.
I love the people in this city. Now, from books to birds, Boaz has his eyes on the sky today. What's happening over there, Boaz?
Well, I am at this store called the Birdwatcher store that has everything for bird lovers. If you love birds, you're going to love this place. I'm going to show you around. You don't have to take my word for it. Here's a blue jay. I'll let that call send us to the break. We'll be back.
The end of summer means the beginning of migration for countless birds across the region. And for us bird watchers, it means it's time to get those binoculars out. Boaz found the perfect spot to prepare for bird migration. It's a store in Slippery Rock called the Birdwatcher store. Very fitting. Have you spotted any rare birds out there this afternoon? I know you said that you saw a woodpecker
Well, you're
already.
looking at a rare bird right now. Heather, a lot of people say I'm an odd duck. I'd say that's pretty rare. But I want to introduce you to Jody, who's the manager here. And if you like birds, everything you want is in this store. Obviously, there's a ton of bird seeds behind us. And how much bird seed do you say you get every week?
We get 3,000 pounds of bird seed a week, so you know it's fresh here.
That's wild. I guess
Yes.
if you buy it at another store, it could have been on the shelf for a year.
Exactly.
So you have all the varieties. We've got
Yes.
bags of peanuts, something called Critter Snack,
Yep.
which I love. This honestly looks pretty good. I would eat these sesame seeds.
Looks like some trail mix.
Yeah.
Right?
And then you have the suet. You've got some plants here too. And I guess one issue that a lot of people have is squirrels. And
Yes.
we're heading into the squirrel
Anti-squirrel
prevention
zone here, yes.
center. So what do you recommend if people do want to feed birds on their property,
Yeah.
but they don't want to feed all the squirrels? What
Sure.
can they do?
Well, these are caged feeders, which absolutely helps with that. But baffling your pole, if you have it on a pole, putting a baffle on it is the absolute foolproof way to stop squirrels from getting on your feeders.
Wow. And then, of course, you have all the stuff to feed birds. You have stuff to look for birds.
Yeah.
You have people who love birds. And I do want to mention, while we're passing this zone over here, this used to be an old schoolhouse.
Yes, absolutely. 100 years. It was a one-room schoolhouse for the area here.
Wow, that's wild. And then it was a shop for a while. You also have coffee, so
Yes.
you're here for a long time looking
Yes.
at bird books. You want to take a break, you can have a cup of coffee
Yeah,
too.
absolutely.
Well, let's keep going over here. There's something I'm especially excited to show you. This is the birdhouse wall. So if you don't only want to feed the birds, you want to basically open a hotel
Yeah.
for them. And I didn't realize, depending on the birdhouse, you're sort of, making it hospitable to different birds.
Yes, the hole size is what you have to think about here. Small hole, you're going to get wren-sized birds. Larger hole, you're going to get those bluebirds, which is what most people want.
And tell me about this giant bag of worms.
These are mealworms. Bluebirds love those. If you want to get bluebirds, you got to put mealworms out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. And one thing you said, some people come in and they might want a specific bird to visit,
Yes.
like let's say woodpeckers.
Yes.
And so if you did want a woodpecker, because
Yep.
woodpeckers are very cute,
Well,
how
we're
do
in
you
the
attract...
perfect section
Oh, good.
here. So this is our suet section. You can see we have these big ones if you want pileated. A lot of people want the pileated in their yard.
And is this a pileated
It
right
is a
here?
pileated,
Okay, so
yes.
basically the woody woodpecker.
The woody woodpecker,
Okay,
yep.
yeah.
If you want the big guy, you got to come get our big suet feeder. But
Wow.
all
And
kinds of different
For those
suets
who
here.
aren't familiar with suet, it is rendered beef fat?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, with some peanut butter in there usually.
Yeah. Sounds delicious. So you can put that on there. The woodpeckers will love it. And then, of course, like any good bird watching store, you actually have this area, which is the bird watching zone, where you have a ton of feeders
Yes.
out there. And it is packed. I'm seeing goldfinches. I'm seeing little sparrows.
Yes.
There are jays. There
Very
are
lucky here.
cardinals. It's amazing. And of course, if it's called the Bird Watcher Store. So let's say you want to watch birds. You've
Sure.
got a range of binoculars
We do.
and scopes, everything from under $100 to
Yes.
close to $1,000.
Absolutely. Yep. We've got something for everybody. Opticron is a great company. You can come look through them, test them here, see what you like, and it's an experience here.
Well, I love that because you also have a bird sanctuary here,
Yes.
essentially. There's 4 acres.
Absolutely.
There's a big pond back there. And so, yeah, this is a great place to sort of test out the equipment. If you like
Sure.
the binoculars, you can walk around and try them out.
Absolutely.
And this is also such like a hotbed for bird watching.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So in addition to your property here, there are also a lot of other places around here. The Jennings Environmental
Yes.
Center.
Yep, Moraine State Park, McConnell's Mill State Park, and Wolf Creek Narrows right out of Slippery Rock is some of the best areas to do some birding around here.
And you lead walks.
We do. So the first Saturday of every month, we have a free bird walk. Martin Carlin, who is a photographer and birding enthusiast, leads them for us, and you can come take a walk for free, see some birds, and make some new birding friends.
And this is sort of an exciting time of the year. This is the middle of bird
Yes.
migration season.
Yes.
So you might see some things that aren't often
Sure.
around.
Fall migration, we're in the peak of right now, yes.
That's great. And then coming into winter is sort of a time when if you do start feeding birds, you'll
Yes.
really sort of see them come to visit.
Yeah, absolutely. Get that high-fat content food out there. Black oil sunflower, suet, and peanuts.
I think that goes for all of us, get that high-fat content food. That
Yes.
sounds great. Fried food. Well, I do want to this bird feeder over here, I thought maybe I can try to sign off, let a bird do a sort of bird sign off here, send it back to the studio.
Ooh, wait. Is that a chipping sparrow? What is it?
I'll let you decide whatever you want it to be.
You know
Think it
what's
might be
so
an
fun-
ostrich?
What's so funny, Boaz, is I was looking out the window when Scott showed out the feeders outside, and of course it looked like there was a mourning dove just set up shop right there, sitting in the feeder. That's what they do.
Yeah, the mourning dove's sort of a camera hog.
Truly, truly. Well, thanks for showing us around. It looks like a great spot. I can't believe how much seed they get in every week. It's incredible. Thanks for taking us there, Boaz.
3,000 pounds. It's insane.
Insane. Wonderful. Thanks so much. The Birdwatcher store is open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. We'll have a link with more information on our website. And while we've been hanging out with the birds, which has been a lot of fun, it's time now to soar over to the kitchen because Kelly and Mikey have a tasty idea that'll have you flying high amongst your friends and family.
Yeah.
And a lot of cheese.
Yes,
Are you
lots.
ready for a little pasta perfection? We're getting ready to make a dish that's just as easy as it is elegant.
Find out how you can impress without the stress. That's next.
When ordering food, you find out what she wants, then order for the both of you. It's a classy move. Now, the lady will have the linguine and white clam sauce and a Coke with no ice.
All right, well, no Coca-Cola here today, but we've definitely got the pasta part covered.
That's because it's National Linguine Day, and obviously we're celebrating with our friend, Chef Jonathan Pruitt from Cucina Alphabeto. He is here with a pasta dish that's easy enough to make on a weeknight, thank God, but fancy enough to impress everyone, which you know is always the goal.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I am someone who could barely boil water, so this is really, really impressive to me. And your vodka sauce is really the star of the show. today, correct? What's different about this vodka sauce recipe than everyone else's?
So what I do differently is I like to start with guanciale. A lot of people will start with bacon or any kind of fats like that to start their dish. I like to do this. It gives it a little more of like a smoky feel to it, which is really nice and works really well with the vodka as well.
What is a guanciale? What is that?
It is pork jowl.
Oh, yeah.
I had no
Sounds
idea
delicious.
that, put it in the pan. We will eat it if it comes from you. But I had no idea that bacon or any kind of fat was needed to start a vodka sauce.
So some people will do without. You can do it a vegetarian. This is kind of more the traditional way and kind of what people are used to, kind of the start of the dish. I'm very much a more traditional guy, so I kind of go that route.
Okay, and so that's just simmering there. Is that olive oil that you're simmering that in?
So it's just simmering in olive oil. We're just breaking down the fats. This is cool because it will kind of disappear completely in the bottom of the dish, so all the fats will just melt into an oil themselves.
Oh, we love that. Well, one thing that I find remarkable is that you guys use you make your own pasta.
Yes, correct.
I aspire to be this way.
Same.
Like, I would like to be at home and
just pressing out the
dim
pasta.
lighting, pressing out pasta. Why is that so important?
So fresh pasta helps with your absorption of your sauce. It has a better bite as well to me. You can cook it very nice al dente. That's kind of the biggest thing is when you do dry pasta, it kind of will fall off a little bit. You don't get that nice, like cohesive kind of pasta dish. And with fresh, you just it soaks all in there and it's very nice. At my restaurant, we do semolina. Which helps.
Yeah.
It's kind of a blend with red flour. It gives us a really nice pasta dough.
All right, I know it's probably like picking a favorite kid, but what's your favorite pasta?
Favorite pasta. Right now, we have an agnolotti that
What's the shape of that?
So it's like a rectangle ravioli.
Ooh, we love a ravioli.
Yes.
Now, especially a vodka sauce, I know that before I knew, obviously, that the booze can cook off, I'm sure are other people like me who wouldn't want to serve vodka sauce to their kid. But that can happen. Correct?
Absolutely. All the alcohol will cook out, so all we're getting is all the alcohol is gonna steam up into the air, and what's gonna happen is all the nice aromatics and stuff from that vodka is just gonna stay in the sauce with none of the booze left over.
All right.
Okay, and so you just added some fresh onion there.
Yep.
Okay.
So now we'll sweat our onions as those get going and they're sliced nice and thin so they don't take forever to sweat out for us. We'll add our little bit of garlic.
Oh, love that. And so one thing that really separates you all from a lot of other restaurants is that you're using locally sourced ingredients in a lot of your dishes, correct?
Yes, correct. So my favorite farm to work for right now is Footprint Farms. It's a small family-owned company. It's actually what makes our pasta so special because of all the great eggs that we get from them that goes into our dough. Absolutely impeccable and nice and fresh, local.
This smells so good.
It really does.
Yes.
We have about a minute and a half left, so I would love if we could I think I'm just trying to get my hands on this. Guys,
cheese,
this is
yes,
just a
it's
brick
block
of
of
cheese.
cheese.
This is my absolute dream. Now, any fun facts about linguine? Today's National Linguine Day also. How are you celebrating?
So I'm celebrating by making some linguine alla vodka.
Oh, yes.
So linguine translates to little tongues. It's similar to spaghetti, just a little more broad.
Yeah.
And it helps retain sauce better just because it's a little broad,
A little
flatter
thicker noodle.
Love that. It's great with cream sauces.
Okay, so do we need a pinch of salt in here?
Yes, we can throw a
Heavy
pinch
on
of
the salt? Do you like heavy on the salt?
I like a heavy pinch.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
Emerald. Bam.
okay.
Cool, let's
All right,
plate
so
it.
we have a plated, some plated pasta over there.
So
Do we
we'll
want to
take-
use that or do we want to use this?
We'll throw this
Okay.
right into our pan here.
I'm going to give you guys some room, and I'll just be here to eat. How about that?
Oh, so that goes directly in the pan there.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I get my sauce ready, and then I take my pasta right out, and we'll use all the starches from that pasta
Oh my
water,
goodness.
blend together.
Do we have forks ready to go?
As
Oh,
a
here we
mom,
go.
I really love how you didn't just completely dirty another plate because I have to clean up dinner because I don't cook it.
Raquel, do you need a fork?
Oh, do
Okay.
I?
Yes, I'm the same way. I like as little dishes as possible.
I'm ready with the cheese whenever you are.
How beautiful. Look at the little
Look at that.
turn. Chef.
It's definitely a skill.
Yes, chef.
And we
That-
can go ahead and grate cheese right on top.
So tell us about Cucina Alphabeta. Where are you guys so people can come visit?
So we are off 40 West North Ave, right in the north side. We're in the Alphabet City building right next to City of Asylum.
Unbelievable. And I wish that you all could smell what's going on in this kitchen right now. Make sure that you stop by. How is it? She slurped too.
So good.
That's
It is
my
delicious.
girl. I love it.
Good job,
Thank you
Chef.
again.
Yes.
Thank you.
So talented. Kachina Alphabetto is located again along West North Avenue on Pittsburgh's north side. We're going to have more info about the restaurant on our website.
Thanks for being with us today. KDKA TV News at 4 starts right now.